Prince William continued to honor his wife Kate Middleton during his first public service engagement since the Princess of Wales announced her cancer diagnosis. Prince William returns to royal work after Kate Middleton's health update. Prince William has his priorities in order. During his first public engagement since wife Kate Middleton shared her cancer diagnosis, the Prince of Wales received sweet messages from well-wishers and proved he's keeping his wife on top of mind amid her cancer battle. "Oh, some cards. You're very kind," William told fellow surplus to supper volunteer Rachel Kandapa in a video shared to X April 18. "Thank you very much." And upon Rachel asking the 41-year-old to take care of his wife, he replied, visibly touched, "I will." William also joined the Sunbury-on-Thames-based charity to drop off packed food to a youth center, Hanworth Center Hub, where he received more gifts to pass on to his wife. "We had a flower arrangement from the staff and one from the young people and volunteers. He was very thankful that we were asking after her," Siobhan Donoghue, the CEO of one of the organizations who received a drop-off from surplus to supper, told People. "You could see he very much wanted to focus on us and genuinely learn how we impact the community we serve." William later detailed his experience attending the volunteer event on social media, joining the inspirational at Surplus Supper and seeing how they redistribute 25,000 meals a year across Surrey and West London. He wrote on his and Kate's official Instagram, "A brilliant model for sustainability. Fresh food that would otherwise have gone to waste is redistributed for free to support food banks, schools, care homes, shelters, clubs, and religious organizations across the local community." The Prince of Wales, who shares children Prince George, 10, Princess Charlotte, 8, and Prince Louis, 5 with Kate, continues to handle philanthropic efforts and royal duties as his father King Charles IME and Kate undergo treatment for their respective cancer diagnoses. Kate, who had been out of the public eye amid her recovery from an abdominal procedure, announced she is in the early stages of preventive chemotherapy following a cancer diagnosis on March 22. "It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family," the 42-year-old said in a video shared to social media at the time. "This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family." And the Princess of Wales emphasized that William's support has been integral to her recovery. "Having William by my side is a great source of comfort and reassurance," she added. "I am well and getting stronger every day by focusing on the things that will help me heal." Continue watching for more information on Kate's recovery and updates on royals all over the world. Queen Camilla attends Royal Maundy service. The Queen Consort attended the Royal Maundy service on March 28 in place of King Charles IMI, making her the first spouse of the monarch to continue the ancient tradition. Kate Middleton shares cancer diagnosis. In a March 22 video message, the Princess of Wales shared that she'd been diagnosed with cancer after undergoing abdominal surgery in January. "It was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful," she said, before noting that tests after the operation found cancer had been present. "My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I am now in the early stages of that treatment." Kate Middleton apologizes for edited family photo controversy. After photo agencies pulled the picture Kensington Palace shared of Kate since having her abdominal surgery on March 10, the Princess of Wales addressed claims the photo was doctored. "Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing," she tweeted on March 11. "I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day. See, Lady Kitty Spencer privately welcomes baby." Princess Diana's niece celebrated Mother's Day in the UK by sharing she and her husband Michael Lewis privately welcomed their first baby. "It's the joy of my life to be your mummy, little one. I love you unconditionally," she captioned her March 10 Instagram post. Happy Mother's Day to those who celebrate today. Queen Camilla takes a break. After keeping up her full slate of engagements in the wake of her husband's cancer diagnosis, the palace cleared Camilla's schedule. The Times pointed out March 2 that the 76-year-old didn't have any engagements on her calendar until March 11, when she'd be due at Westminster Abbey to observe Commonwealth Day. Thomas Kensington dies at 45. The husband of Lady Gabriella Windsor and ex-boyfriend of Pippa Middleton was found dead February 25. Days later, a coroner's inquest found that he died by suicide. King Charles diagnosed with cancer. While King Charles II was in the hospital for his benign prostate enlargement procedure, the royal family member was diagnosed with cancer. His Majesty has today commenced a schedule of regular treatments, during which time he has been advised by doctors to postpone public-facing duties. Buckingham Palace said February 5. Throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork as usual. The King is grateful to his medical team for their swift intervention, which was made possible thanks to his recent hospital procedure. He remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible. Sarah Ferguson is diagnosed with a second type of cancer. The Duchess of York's rep said in a statement on January 21 that Sarah was recently diagnosed with malignant melanoma, an aggressive form of skin cancer. Several months prior, she underwent a single mastectomy to treat breast cancer. Queen Margrethe of Denmark abdicates the throne. On January 14, Queen Margrethe of Denmark made history as she officially abdicated the throne, handing the crown over to her son, now known as King Frederick X. Kate Middleton is hospitalized. Kensington Palace announced on January 17 that Kate Middleton underwent planned abdominal surgery and was set to remain in the hospital for 10 to 14 days. Based on the current medical advice, the palace said she is unlikely to return to public duties until after Easter. Prince William adjusting his schedule. Amid Kate's recovery, Prince William postponed a number of engagements as he supported his family, including the couple's 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. King Charles II undergoing treatment. Shortly after Kate's hospitalization was made public, Buckingham Palace shared that Charles has sought treatment for an enlarged prostate. His Majesty's condition is benign, and he will attend hospital next week for a corrective procedure, the statement added. The King's public engagements will be postponed for a short period of recuperation. Luxembourg welcomes a new baby. Princess Claire and Prince Felix of Luxembourg welcomed son Balthazar Felix Karl on January 7, the first royal baby of the new year. Prince William and Prince George seen in first joint outing since Kate Middleton shared cancer diagnosis. 3 weeks after Kate Middleton announced her cancer diagnosis, her husband Prince William and son Prince George made a public appearance at the UEFA Europa Conference League quarter-final match. Prince William and Prince George just scored a sweet father-son outing. The Prince of Wales, along with his and Kate Middleton's 10-year-old, attended the UEFA Europa Conference League quarter-final match between Aston Villa and Lille OSC at Villa Park in Birmingham, England, on April 11. Wearing an Aston Villa scarf around his neck, George could be seen cheering on the team with his dad and watching AVFC secure a victory over LOSC with a final score of 2-1. Although their attendance may not come as a huge surprise. After all, William is a longtime Aston Villa fan, and he's attended several soccer matches with George over the years. "I'm trying not to persuade him to be a Villa fan," William explained on a 2020 episode of That Peter Crouch podcast. "I'm letting him choose his own way." Still, it hasn't been an easy time for the family. Last month, Kate announced she was diagnosed with cancer after undergoing abdominal surgery in January and that she'd started undergoing preventative chemotherapy. As the Princess of Wales explained, she initially kept her diagnosis private so she and her husband could break the news to their children, George, Princess Charlotte, 8, and Prince Louis, 5.